guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just here with a few little scrappy bits that I've made recently, and they just, you know, to me look like they need finishing off. We've got some bits where they've got staples shown. I mean, not that that bothers me, to be honest, because I quite like the stapled looks, but yeah, I thought we would just finish some off by just adding some pretty bits and pieces. I'm not saying that everything needs things, you know, I might have some bits that I think, well, actually, you know, it perhaps looks good, you know, on its own. But yeah, let's just go through and kind of see. So a lot of these are containing actual pieces of vintage ephemera. They might have vellum, you know, different bits and bobs really. So yeah, let's just get playing and kind of do some finishing, you know, finishing touches really. So I've got here some fussy cut pieces. I've got some bows. I've got trim. I've got bling, things like that. And we'll just go through and see, you know, what's going to look pretty and what's going to finish things off, you know, in a nice way, basically. So for this one here, I've got this little, oh, I don't know what you'd call this really, but like a little label. This is from my Perfect Pocket packs. I think you get these in a couple of different ones, actually. So, yeah, I'm just going to put that across the top. So obviously it's just got that lace there, as you can see, but just, you know, just a little finishing touch that just makes that look, you know, a little bit kind of prettier really. So that one. Okay, we've got this gorgeous one here with the pink. So I'm wondering whether we want to have some sort of florally trim. Let's just have a look. Got some of this gorgeous floral trim here. I'm not necessarily saying that it needs this, you know, might decide to just leave it altogether, but you know, just sometimes things like this, they're just kind of like a finishing touch that things perhaps, you know, benefit from. Don't even have to have it across the trim, you know, might want to have it kind of further down or, you know, on the piece itself. You know, sometimes it's worth playing around, you know, or maybe you'd want kind of a couple of pieces. So let's just have a look, you know, because we might want to just, yeah, you know, have a couple of bits staggered around. So maybe one up here on the lace and then one down here on this vellum piece. So like that. How gorgeous does that look? Looks lovely. So, you know, they're just little scrappies that obviously they're kind of like finishing touches for your journal, aren't they? Well, we are doing finishing touches for finishing touches, if you see what I mean. You know, these little scrappy pieces are finishing touches for your journals, but we are doing now finishing touches on top of the finishing touch pieces. So, I mean, like that, it looks perfectly pretty, doesn't it, on its own? It doesn't really look like it needs anything else. But then you do add this, and oh my goodness, doesn't that just really add a lot to that piece? So although, you know, at first I thought, well, actually, that doesn't really need anything else. Now I've added the, you know, the floral trim. I'm like, oh my goodness, how rubbish did that look previously? Because it's vastly improved by the addition of the floral trim. For this one, you know, you could leave it with the leaves hanging, or, you know, the petals and things, or you could trim it flush with that. I'm going to trim it flush. I've never done that really before with this particular trim, so let's hope that I don't regret that. But yeah, let's just see how that looks. Okay. Oh, that looks gorgeous. To me, I think that's, yeah, improved that by just having it kind of squared off. But, you know, different things call for different things, don't they? So sometimes, you know, it's nicer to leave it. Sometimes maybe things do need squaring off. So that one. Right, let's take this one. So again, we've got sort of a lilac here. So we could try and tie more lilac in by having this, or actually even a whole strip of trim, you know, depending on how much of the lilac we want to add. Or maybe we want to add a whole strip of the lilac like that, and then cut a lilac flower off as well that we put onto the, oops, oh come on, onto one of these pieces themselves. So let's just take here, like that, okay. And that's just kind of bringing that lilac in, oops, sorry, bringing that lilac in more onto the piece, isn't it? So just by, you know, having another piece further down is kind of tying the whole thing together, isn't it? And, you know, just little things like that can really make such a massive difference, I think, to the finished overall look. So we've got this one. Now, this one has not got a great deal of lace up here. It doesn't feel like it's a very big, you know, big sort of area. So we might want to just put something maybe like a little bow or something, just because it doesn't feel like there's much room to actually be able to incorporate, you know, like say some of that floral trim. So here I'm just going to pop that bow on like that. Okay, how gorgeous does that look? Love it. Okie dokie. Right, let's bring in a couple now, sort of at the same time. Oh, we've got some different looks going on here, haven't we? I can't really fit all of these on my desk, unfortunately. Right. Oh, I was thinking actually, I wonder if we could use some of the paper ruffles on these as well. I've got one here. Oh. Maybe these are not the right pieces. Let me just ink this up. I've just shut my ink thinking, oh, I don't think I need to use that, but actually maybe I do. So let's just tear this down and then just ink around here. Okay, this is just some of my food colour paper, and then it's just got some of my William Morris papers, you know, lined over, glued over, stitched over, but it just gives it a different look, doesn't it? So let's just see. Don't know whether it's really going with any of these, to be honest. Oh, I mean, that looks kind of quite nice down there, but it's running the wrong way. Oh, it's not the right ruffle, is it? It's not the right one for any of these pieces. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, it's too pink. Oh, there's this one, but this is just kind of held together in the corner, which of course then that's, you know, that's wrong, isn't it, to have that there. Let's just try on this one. That's a bit weird. Yeah. Oh, maybe I haven't got the right ruffle for the right piece. That's just really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Could go on there, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. So, oh, so much for, oh, let's put these down and kind of do them at the same time. Yeah, scrap that idea. Right, let's just cut this down, make it slightly smaller. Like that, okay. Right, let's just glue this one down. Like that. Oh, yummy. So that's that one. Right, okay, let me go back to that original plan where I said let's lay a couple down. So let's lay a couple down, hopefully different looks. So yeah, we've got 3 different ones. Is this just stapled in the middle? Yeah, so that's just stapled there. So I'm feeling this one perhaps just a little bow, like over the top of where that staple is, looks quite pretty. Or failing the bow, maybe a little flower. So let's just take the flower trim. Oops, come on. Yeah, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I'm not saying that's necessarily the right colour flower trim, to be honest. I Also had some lilac. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, beautiful. Have you come in to be with me in here? She has been asleep in my bed up until this point. She's so lazy. She's just decided to obviously come in and join us. So, yeah, you've got yourself up now, have you? Decided to come on in. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Right. So that's my dog. In case anyone's new to my channel and doesn't know who I'm waffling on about, it's my little doggy. So, yeah, she's been asleep in my bed. And, yeah, she's obviously decided to just get herself up now and come in and say hello. She does have a bed in here, so I can't see her bed from my desk because my desk is kind of too high and the room's too small, so her bed's kind of, you know, close to me, so I can't actually see whether she's got in it, but hopefully she has, and she's not just, you know, wreaking havoc anywhere in the house, like having a wee or something. Anyway, right, that one there, how gorgeous does that look? Love how that looks. Okay, really pretty. So, and like I said, these are just a whole bundle of different pieces, so we've got kind of a variety of, you know, some printable pieces, some tracing paper pieces, just anything really that I kind of gathered up just to make these gorgeous little bundles. And yeah, they've come together so well and they just look so, so pretty. So just, you know, like I said, finishing some off here. So let's just take that. I've got that centipede thing going on with this again. I know I've said this loads of times before, but honestly, this trim is so easy to trim up, and then you get to where you've only got one width wide, yeah, one diamond wide, and then it becomes really difficult to trim because obviously there's kind of nothing to hold while you trim it. And what happens is then you have those little stringy type bits both sides, and it just resembles like a little centipede. Seem to have been saying this all the time lately, but it's been happening a lot lately. So I think, yeah, a nice piece of Diamante going across there. So often I apply the glue straight to the Diamante, but this one's a little bit on the long side, so I feel that, you know, that would be tricky to do because it would be kind of flopping around in my fingers. So it's easier to just apply the glue, you know, in a line, in a line up here and glue it on. So, oh gosh, I've made a horrible job of gluing that. So much for what I was saying. Not made a good job of gluing that down. It's gone horribly wonky. Anyway, but it still looks fine. The gist is still there, isn't it? So yeah, pop that to one side. Okay, right, let's pull in another couple here, you know, to do at the same time, shall we? Oh my goodness, don't you love this one? So this is just some of my postal papers, and then you've got some book page, some vintage document, some more, you know, vintage document and page and things, and then just a little stamped butterfly. But oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that piece look? It's lovely, isn't it? You know, just I can't even tell you what makes it lovely, but it looks very, very, very vintage. I mean, obviously it is very, you know, very vintage because most of that is vintage stuff on there, but yeah, I just absolutely love how it looks. Right, I haven't got much room to put some lace or anything, as you can see, because my butterfly, the staple's right up there. So what I might do is just try and maybe just have some bling. So let's just trim the bling down. Again, taking those little centipede legs off. Okay, and then just cut that down. Oh, let's try and get all of those little bits, little thread type bits off like that. Okay. And then, yeah, just literally kind of glue that up there. So just put my glasses on for this. Okay, like that. Okay. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? Love it. Absolutely love it. So this one again, it's just got the one staple up the top. We have got more room, as you can see. You know, the butterfly's slightly lower down, so I think this one we could probably just have another one of those lovely lilac, you know, lilac flower trims, to be honest. So yeah, maybe even just one, kind of two down there. Okay, so yeah, just the one. So this one's got a variety of you know, the lilac food coloured paper. It's got some tracing paper, some vintage paper, some of this, and then some of this gorgeous paper, and then again a stamped little butterfly at the top. Okay, love this one. It's like a little booklet, which looks so pretty. And yeah, what we could do is maybe even, so these are just some bits and bobs from my perfect pocket packs, which are laying around here. Oh, I think they're all going to be too big, really. I thought, oh, wouldn't it be good if I've got a small label that would just fit there, but I haven't really, if I'm truthful. I could have a little butterfly on there. You know, that's kind of quite pretty. It's making it a bit more kind of 3D rather than a flat piece, because obviously that's just some tracing paper or vellum. You know, so it's not the same butterfly, but kind of overlapping it to make it a bit 3D. Could even have a big one on there. That's quite pretty, isn't it? I mean, it's just kind of giving it different looks and different feels, really. So yeah, let's have that on there. Okay, so like that, and then maybe in, oh gosh, look, very lopsided with that butterfly. Maybe in the center of the butterfly we could have some of the bling. Again, just chop off those little centipede legs. Right, let me just take this down here. Okay. Like that. Oh, how cute does that look? Love it. And for this one, yeah, I might just ink around the edges as well. This is some blue food colour paper, but it looks so pretty, doesn't it? And yeah, just kind of inking it up, it just changes the look a little bit. Again, just ink around the edges of the back as well, because obviously it's not, you know, it's not a glued in piece. It would probably be tucked in. Could open it up and, you know, ink the inside. I'm not going to bother, but yeah, you could do that. Looks really pretty, doesn't it? So, you know, just different finishing touches. So yeah, let's lay down a couple more. I'm actually surprised at how many of these I've actually got. So we've got a little butterfly, which again we could just ink up the butterfly and have that there. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that on there? I mean, it doesn't even really show up that much, so you have to be kind of like not looking out for it, but you know, yeah, kind of look closely to see it. But that's gorgeous, isn't it? And this is some genuine vintage ephemera folded up and then just got all this bunch of stuff stapled here in the corner, which, how lovely does that look? I love it. Just see whether we want to finish this off with any flower or anything at the top. It's not really the right colour. I haven't really ever tried inking this. I don't know whether this would look very good inked, but this is quite a, you know, grungy looking piece, so oh, I don't know now. Kind of thinking maybe just even cut this down to make this slightly shorter, not shorter, less wide, so narrower. That's the word I was looking for, narrower. Sometimes you just forget the words, don't you? Right, so that's better, isn't it? It just needed to come in a little bit, and then yeah, could probably have, you know, little kind of florally bit somewhere there, maybe there. Actually, this inked up a lot nicer than I expected. It looks really grungy and vintage now. So yeah, love how that looks. Right, this one. What should we have on this one? Not sure, but I feel like this one needs a little bit of inking. You know, some are looking more grungy than others. But that's good because you want to have a mix, you know, and a variety to use, don't you? So it's always good to have, you know, a whole bunch of different bits and bobs. Maybe just some Varimontes trim on this. So, oh my goodness, again, I've got that whole centipede thing going on. So, oh, that's why these are laying around, because I've obviously come to the point where, you know, I was down to just like one single strand for a couple of different lengths. And, yep, I've obviously then thought, oh, I'm not going to use those now for a bit. Right. Like that. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Love how that looks. Okay, let's put in a couple more. Yeah, I'm actually quite flabbergasted. I must have done loads of these. They were just a kind of, yeah, little kind of finishing off project that I did, I think. It was a few weeks ago now, so I can't actually even remember, you know, when I did it or anything. But, yeah, they'd just been put to the side of my desk and I knew that I was wanting to finish them off. So this is a really good, you know, good job done. Good job out the way, because, yeah, they'd been kind of there wanting to be finished off for a few weeks now. Not that they were really taking up much room. I mean, they were all piled pretty neatly, but, you know, it's good to finish things off, isn't it? Right, so we could have this like over the staple, or to be honest, you know, maybe just actually attach this further down. Like maybe kind of just, yeah, maybe there or something. It's quite pretty, so again, just glue that there, leaving it flapping, which looks nice. I'm just going to round the corners of this. And then I think just ink around. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. Right. Oh, looking good. Right, that one. We've got this one here, which is lots of greens and things. So, don't know what to use for this one. I have got this little green label. This is from my Perfect Pockets pack. This is my London collection papers. But yeah, they look quite good, don't they, together? Quite like greens kind of like together. Could even have the label kind of in the middle. To be honest, or maybe actually I just would prefer to have one of these ivory flowers again. It looked really nice on that other piece, so maybe something like that. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Again, just inking this up. You know, not that I mind it being kind of bright ivory. Not that it's really bright, but you know, yeah, just kind of ink it up a little bit like that. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? And then I'm just going to see if we might want to have a little bit of bling at the top. Might just leave the top of that. I'm not sure what lace I've got, you know, that would look good at the moment. So, yeah, sometimes if in doubt, you're better leaving it out. If in doubt, leave it out. Yeah, if in doubt, leave it out. Because when you come to use it, you know, you might suddenly then get something come into your head that would be better. Alternatively, I've got this little bit of ribbon actually. Perhaps that looks quite nice. So yeah, I'm just going to take this ribbon, going to just ink it up a little bit. It's not really taking the ink very well, but yeah, we'll just pop that down. just a bit of Grosgain ribbon. But it just, you know, gives that a little bit more of a finished off look, doesn't it? So, yeah, like that. It's pretty. Okay. Ah, the other thing that I thought would look really nice on some of these is maybe a couple of wax seals. So let's just see. Pop a couple down. So the ones particularly like these ones with just a single staple, I'm thinking would look pretty. Oh, this one's not a single staple, it's a double one. So I was just making that up completely, but or even kind of to the side. That looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, quite like that actually. So, you know, sometimes it's the things that you're not really expecting to do that then it's like, oh, that looks unexpectedly good. Yeah, unexpectedly better than I'd expected. Sorry, too much waffling. I'm obviously losing my marbles now. Losing my marbles? I don't know whether that's the right thing to say, but the right expression. Anyway, losing my words. Definitely losing my words, and now just waffling on about rubbish. Right, just wondering whether we want to have a little flower or maybe, oh, I don't know. Let's just leave that one like that, I think, for the minute. And then, yeah, let's try a couple of these. I might just cut this leaf off. Like that, okay. Oh my goodness, how cute. Oh, that is so gorgeous on there, isn't it? Yep, love that up there. So, yep, pop that one down onto there. Like that, okay. Right. Oh, we are flying through these. Absolutely flying through them. I'm actually pretty shocked at how quickly we are getting through these. Much quicker than I expected, which is great, you know, because actually normally I'm much slower than I expect. And why that would be, I have no idea. You would have thought that I would be expecting to be slower by now, wouldn't you? You know, but no, I think I always overestimate how quick I'm going to be, and then it always surprises me when then I'm, you know, super slow and I've achieved very little in the time. But yeah, today this is going the opposite of that, and I'm actually like, wow, look at how much we have achieved already. Right, that one's cute, isn't it? Now I'm just wondering whether we might have a little purple flower up there as well. Oh, I don't know, maybe it doesn't really need it, or maybe just actually going right the way across. That's kind of quite cute, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So right the way across here, although this one is just a single staple actually, so I'm not going to do that because I like that being just the single staple, which, yeah, I feel like that would kind of then spoil it from being that. Okay, let's put this one down. Okie dokie, that one there. Honestly, I feel like I'm yeah, achieving tons and tons here. It's like, wow, check out how much we are doing. We are literally flying through these, which, oh my goodness, how great does that feel when that happens? I mean, it doesn't happen to me very often, so that's why it probably feels extra great for me, because I'm like, wow, that never happens, you know. Oh, that's nice there, I think, actually. Yeah, it never happens for me, so I'm like, wow, look at how much I'm managing to get done. It's very, very rare, but feels really super productive. And I love the fact that I'm building up a massive pile beside me of completed things. Wow, that's like never happens. Right, okay, oh, we've got a few different ones here. So, right, let's have a look. A few different coloured ones. Got this one with a few different colours, so I feel like we could, yeah, it could be a bit more. Oh, that's quite cute because we've got a crown, and then we could have a crown. Or is that just one too many crowns? Oh my goodness, how lovely does that look on there? I love that. I mean, although that's got kind of different coloured lace, you know, so it would kind of seem like this is an unexpected colour. How well does it pick up the colours from this paper? I hope that the camera is actually picking that up, but yeah, it just picks up that colouring so well. It looks really awesome, I have to say. Love it. Oh my goodness. And wow, with the centipede bling as well. No, I'm going to make him legless. I don't even know if I've really kind of made it clear what I'm even referring to be honest, but you get these kind of like little edge pieces. I don't know if the camera's even able to show that, but you get these weird little edge pieces of thread. And honestly, they just look so much like centipede legs. So, oh my goodness. They're really, really, really tricky to trim them off, honestly. Really rubbish at doing it. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh, rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. I probably need actually some small scissors to get in for this, and I don't very often say that. Well, I never say that because I never ever like using small scissors, but maybe that's kind of what's required here, is just some small scissors to actually, you know, get in to, oh my goodness, to where those little legs are. No, they're not legs, they're threads, but you know, that would kind of help probably. Right, there we go. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, very unexpected, that one, but it looks very pretty. Right, this one, again, we've got a few different places where the staples are. Now this is where you have all these things ready-made, but still not anything in the right colour. Oh, for goodness sake. Let's just have that one on there. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm just going to see if we want to have some of that flower trim as well on this one. I don't know whether that would even look good, but let's give it a try. Oh, can't actually see it now. It's got buried under something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, not a lot left. Not a lot left. I have got some more of this, but yeah, not a lot left right now. So I'm just going to take those couple of little flowers down. Just put that over here. Oh, they look so pretty, don't they? Love how they look. Right, okay, let's see if we can quickly get a couple more done. And then probably it's time to call it quits for today. Yeah, got some things I need to kind of do, unfortunately, because I would love to just sit here for the rest of the day playing, you know, and hanging out with you guys. This is much more fun than what I actually need to be doing. Okay, right. So probably best leave it there, I think, for today. But my goodness, we have achieved so much. I've literally only got, well, I say hardly any left to do. There's a few there left to do, but not many compared to the pile that we started with. That's not many, is it? Not many at all. Oh, I've just got this lilac bow, which I'm now thinking perhaps we should. Oh, do you know? Let's just do that. Wow, we've made this one really fancy. Got a lot of different bits going on. Right, yes, I probably need to get going now, because like I say, I have got things that I'm supposed to be doing. Right, let's have a look and quickly see all the ones that we have done. We have done a lot of different pieces. Hopefully we've got, you know, quite a few different looks and ideas of, you know, where you could place your bits and pieces and, you know, change the looks of your little ephemera type bundles. But yeah, don't they look gorgeous? I'm not sure now which one's my favourite, to be honest. I love them all. Absolutely love them all. I do, I have to say, really love this one. Just because those are my kind of colours. But yeah, I do really like most of them. So yeah, let me know if you have a favourite. Let me know which it is. And yeah, have fun if you decide to, you know, to do some bits like this or just finish off some ephemera. And yeah, have fun. thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thanks so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.